Hello, people. I'm Bugsy, and I'm a little ticked off about a few things. Oh, don't even ask me why, but anyways, I wanted to talk. I'm reading this thing from the Tenchi forums. I'm reading this novel, this Tenchi novel, from the Tenchi forums. I only like I'm only starting this, and if you know, and I'm like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be truly, truly good. Um, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the YouTube site, the Tenchi Forums, and see what I'm talking about. Because, go to the YouTube channel, the Tenchi Forums, and they actually talk a little bit about Hexagon of Love. So if it's interesting to you, go and listen to these guys real quick, because I wanted this novel. I found this out I was, yesterday I was like looking around YouTube like I normally do on Sundays sometimes when I'm not like working on something, and what caught my eye is this novel that's supposed to be basically canon. Now, I haven't read all of it yet, so if any of you have read Hexagon of Love, courtesy of Tenchi Forums, don't spoil anything for me. Don't spoil anything for me, please. I want to read this. It really looks interesting, and so don't like spoil, don't like spoil anything for me, because this is just good. Oh, but I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you a few pictures. Oh god, I hate doing this because now I gotta freaking Okay, let me just try and let me show you. Okay. Okay. The first part is the New Year's Eve. Let me look. The second part in this thing, for those of you that don't know, I'm trying to get to the right, there we go. I'm trying to get to the right thing right here. Tenchi kind of gets roped into almost marrying Aika, kind of like in universe, but a little bit more into it, if you get my drift. Okay. And here's the third one. And people, this may give you kind of nightmare fuels, because Aika actually gets possessed by a spirit, an evil spirit. And look at that, man. That is creepy. That is creepy. Again, I'm only gonna probably read you maybe a few, maybe just a little bit. But I will. But I'm just saying, if you're not interested in this, cool. But I say just freaking. I just say read this thing. It's like I only read like the first part of it, and already I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like, why because the stuff I heard from the Tenchi forums too. What got me interested in this is like Tenchi actually has like a lot of character development. He actually has, he's actually like, I do call Sakuya the no character, but Tenchi was kind of always bland, But in these books, I'm finding out now, Tenchi has a lot more to him. He has a lot more to him, and being a guy that made his own little Tenchi fanfic a very, very long time ago, I'm kind of rewriting my own little Tenchi fanfic and taking out all the unnecessaries. Like taking out Morogu, because I don't know why he was even there to begin with. I just kind of wrote like that, and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm kind of rewriting everything. But I'm looking at this. Okay. This first chapter is called Happy New Year. So, yeah, I'm gonna read just a little bit for you guys. A wonderful five-part quaint, quaint quintet was heard. It's the new year, and the location is the parlor of the Misaki house. Thank you very much. Despite it being New Year's morning, Tenchi was wearing his traditional monk attire, but before his eyes the girls appeared as glittering stars. In his long sleeve kimono, Tenchi was overwhelmed, but he could not help but to smile. He could not he could not help but smile. Again, that's the thing when I read sometimes, when I'm reading out loud, I read words that aren't even there. I have to read it over. It's like that time I tried to read like a gigantic chunk of fanfic. Um, but this here, my fine people, isn't fanfic. This is from one of the creators of Tenchi who wrote this. Yeah, so it is canon. Well, I like to believe that it's canon to Tenchi, and lately I've been looking at OVA 3, and yeah, it's funny and it's funny and stuff, but I really don't see it as canon. As I don't see it as canon. Just it's kind of an excuse to kind of bring back. It's kind of an excuse to kind of give you. It's kind of an excuse to give you OVA. It was kind of the excuse to use the first Tenchi OVA canon for whatever. Basically, in my opinion. Though, I have made jokes about it in the past. Because the only thing that was really going for it is the fact that it was funny. I mean, the story kind of advances, but not really that much. But this, what I hear, from what I've been hearing, is a lot different. Okay. Starting from the left, the first Ayaka Misaki. She is the first imperial princess of the kingdom of Jirai. She is a perfect princess, but she recognizes that she can be sly. She is the very model of a Japanese woman. However, her personality is somewhat scary when she obsesses over something. I like this. This is just like introducing everybody. I love that. Because I say, if you do something like that, the first page should just be you introducing the characters, so they know what they're in. So they know what they're in for, basically. Second, Sasai Misaki. She is the second princess of Jiraiya's royal family. She's the younger sister of Ayaka. Wait a minute. I'm reading again. I'm reading words right there. She is Ayaka's younger sister. She has practical talents, primarily with housework. She's cute, steady, and headstrong. Third, Bugsy and Ela help reading this part? Yeah? Huh? Reading this part? I'll read it for you, Bugs. Third, she used to be a mummy. Third, Ryoko. She used to be a mummy. She is the demon of the shrine of and has she is a former puppet that has very high intelligence, fighting power. However, there's no need for such things in peaceful times. She can go through walls, fly through the air, create an energy sword. She can also summon demons from the land and water. Simply using her voice. She's surprisingly naive. Was that so hard, Bugsy? Was that so hard? Shut up. Fourth. Bugsy, I believe there's a girl missing because after this they talk about Mahoshi and how she's a competent first class detective of the Galaxy Police and stuff. But where is Kione? I guess she's not in here yet. She actually just, in the OVA, she actually just came in, later. Okay, Mahoshi. The fourth Mahoshi. She's a competent first-class detective of the Galaxy Police. Bugsy, you never made detective. Shut up, it's not. This isn't about us and our continuity. This is about the book and its continuity. Alright. And finally, I'm still reading Mahoshi's part. Although with the numbers of buildings and bills and all of written complaints, you wouldn't think she'd be a first-class detective. Now she's carefree, spending all her time taking care of her hair. Finally, Washu. She was the most gifted scientist in the academy, specializing in biotechnology. She was the late Professor Kageto's the late Kageto's professor and Ryoko's mother. Although she may appear as a child, but in fact, she is the oldest out of the 5. There's a reason for this. Her personality, well, that's best left up to imagination. How did these five beautiful girls end up in Tenchi Masaki's house? The reason lies in outer space. Okay, I'm not reading the rest. If you're interested in this, because from what I hear, it gets far more deeper than this. I mean, we only scratched the tip of the iceberg. I only scratched the tip of the iceberg for you guys. If you want to read this, go in Tenchi forums, go find Hexagon of Love and go download it. It is free. The translation right here is from Tenchi Forums. So if you want to read, go ahead and read. Because from what I heard, I'm gonna like this. I am really gonna like this. I'm gonna like reading every bit of it because unlike unlike certain cans of Tenchi, I really feel like this is the interesting route to go, which makes me want to think maybe they could redo the first OVA and add everything that's in this novel and do it like that. I mean, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is basically directly related to the manga, you know. So, let's give this a chance. And the third picture, when I get to that part, I know it's gonna creep me out. Or maybe I'll read a little bit more. Maybe I'll read a little bit more for you guys because all I just read was like all I read was the all I read basically was the descriptions of the characters. So I'm gonna just read. So Tenchi Muyo, volumes 1 and 6. You will require all readers to read the story thus far. If you didn't have a chance, allow me to explain the story thus far. For those of you that already know, you can skip ahead. Yeah, this is just like kind of like a little bit summary of Tenchi Muyo in volume form. So I'm just going to kind of skip a little bit. But I will read this. This is exhausting. Are you tired of reading? After all, this is early on in the book. I wanted to casually emphasize it. Now then. Okay, now we get into the nitty gritty. we're getting into the actual story now. I guess I can read a few more pages. It's no big deal. Tenchi, wake up. Come come here. Come here and sit down. Said Katsuhito Masaki, also known as Yosho. Tenchi's getting married. This is a truly this truly is a Happy New Year. I should do Nobuyuki's thing. And trust me, no, I'm not gonna do the perverted voice of Nobuyuki like you hear in the abridged. Though if people want to hear it, I don't mind. I mean, I can still do it because I got my spatula. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kind of do it like his voice, or try to match it. Tenchi's finally getting married. This is truly a Happy New Year, said Tenchi's father. Tenchi's father, Nobuyuki Masaki. The flowers were arranged in Tokiyama. Babel, when Japanese words pop up, sometimes I have a little trouble pronouncing them. The the decorative mochi was laid out on low table. So they're doing the whole wedding thing now. I thought there's a oh well. me But for me, I feel like this really happens after OVA 1, and like I said, I love OVA 3 because for what it was trying to do, mostly, but making Tenji kind of godlike to me was kind of stupid. Honestly, being a goddess didn't really bug me as much. You know? But making Tenji God, like, no. The seating arrangements are as followed. Grandfather is seated next to the head of the table. To his left is father, then Sasami and Washu, and to their right, to her right sits Aika, followed by Ryoko and Mahoshi. Everybody is dressed up. The five girls are has acquired an exquisite looking long sleeve kimono for the occasion. They can hardly contain their excitement. Okay, if they're actually doing the wedding, shouldn't Ryoko be like a little bit angry? Like willing to level this whole place down with one blow? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just gotta say my own stuff. I'm not trying to make this into a mock-off thing because from what I'm reading right now with you guys, it's kind of interesting. But see, you gotta do like this part. Why do I have to do it? Honey, you do it. I swear to God, why do I have to do it? No, actually, let's get Harima to do it. Why do I have to do it? Because you're gay? Guys, I'm not gay. You know this. Yeah, but we have no other choice. Although you did do one thing that was girly that we remember. Oh, yeah, you did, Harima. You did. Oh, you guys suck. But I'll read this last part. I can't even describe their beauty. Lord, oh God, Bugsy, why? Why do I have to do it? Oh, yeah, you do gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. Yeah, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. That's just how we do it. Oh, you guys suck. Lord. Guys, you promise me that Eri doesn't see any of this. Alright, we promise, we totally freaking promise. Yeah, we totally do. Okay. Lord, Lord Tenchi. Lord, okay, dude, get a little girl. You know how to do it. I only did it because I didn't want to get caught. Also, I was in the bathtub and then freaking air just pops up out of nowhere, and I'm freaking had to freaking do McCullough's voice. And it was freaking horrible, and you guys suck for making me remember this. All right, all right, all right. Now you ready? Oh, Tenchi, don't we look beautiful? Aika said bashfully. We're dressed up like this because we wanted to surprise you. Lord I swear I hate you. I hate you and the yellow guy so much right now. I hate you guys both. Yeah, I know, it is fun, isn't it? Now read on, girly man. Lord Tenchi. Lord Tenchi, in order to surprise you, we waited until you were out shopping. Until you were out shopping to go and get them. I'm glad. Lord Tenchi, you don't have to say anything. The expression on your face says it all. Are we not beautiful? I swear, guys, if any of the guys at the office sees me reading this in a girly voice, I'm gonna do something horrible to you guys. Try, man. Yeah, that's what we're trying to say. Try, man. Just go, come at us, bro. This is kind of interesting. So, yeah, let's read. Lord, I'm just gonna read it. Lord Tenchi, you don't have to say anything. I said that. I read that already. Your kimono isn't the only thing that looks good. Muttered Ryoko. Fortunately, however, Aika did not hear. While Tenchi was busy admiring the scenery and their clothing, Aika's eyes were focused. Aika and Ryoko's eyes were focused on an empty seat between them. Okay, guys, we know where this is going. If anybody isn't a Tenchi fan and they don't know what's about to happen, people, let's watch the fireworks, eh? Miss Sayaka and Ryoko exchange evil looks with one another. A fight breaks out a fight could break out if the seats were arranged. If the seating arrangements is not decided soon. Tenchi involuntarily looks to his father for help. Technically, if this was me, Bugsy, if this was you, you would hide. If this was me, I would hide. If this was Harma, you know what he'd do. Oh, I don't even get. He will hide. Harma. Oh man, you would do something, but it wouldn't be hiding. And you wouldn't. You're not like us, or you do something like. You're not like me, where you do something perverted and then hide. You do something else. It's kind of a compliment. Nobuyuki replied with a large grin. What a lucky... what a lucky... Oh man, I had Nobuyuki's voice for a minute. What a lucky... What a lucky guy. It's useless. Tenchi began plotting his next move. Lord Tenchi, Aiga brushed off the seat next to him. Okay. Hi, Tenchi. Ryoko shakes her cup out of irritation. Mahoji closely sits nearby, holding a bottle of wine. Your kimono suits you. Tenchi felt dizzy after he told her how he felt inside, but he let out a sigh of relief afterwards. He may be unable to return to his bed on the second floor. Perhaps on the second floor now. Perhaps 5 minutes later, Tenchi drank New Year's sake and ate all the food that was brought to him until he was nearly full. Tenchi's chopsticks were still on the rest where they were originally. Miss Aiga, I'm fine. I can do it myself. I think that's enough because I don't want to keep reading this and spoiling this for you guys. I just wanted to read the first few parts. So if you guys are interested, you're interested. Me and the guys are gonna keep Bugsy, and Harima are gonna keep on reading when this video is over. Guys, I was really angry about something, but I'm glad. I don't know. There's always this thing whenever I watch a Tenchi series. I'm kind of, I don't know what the right word to say it. I'm very mellow at that point. A lot of things are kind of, happening. Things that get me angry. I want to attack. I want to fight. But even old Yonkies like myself need to calm down every once in a while. Because seriously, the next person that would have probably said anything to me, I'd probably hurt them. But you calm down. But really, go to Tenchi forums. Go freaking download Hexagon of Love and read this thing. Because I'm only halfway in. I'm only halfway into this thing, and I am enjoying every freaking minute of it. And if you guys really want me to read more, actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll reread the chapters. Okay. Maybe I'll reread the chapters where we left off, and for Mock-Off Live. Or we can just call it the reading of Hexagon of Love. Something as funny, but something that's funny, but something that has a little bit more of a deepness to it. Because I've done mock-off on Tenchi loads of times, but this time it feels different. Feels like how I used to quote it in Living in Tishy's House, my little fanfic I never put on fanfiction.net. It's like going home in a way. After doing something for a very long time, it's like going home. Well, that's pretty much the theme of Living in Tinchy's House, which I'm going to bring back. I'm rewriting everything from scratch and thinking what can I improve and whatnot. Stuff like that. So, but see you later. I'm just droning on at this point. See you later. I hope you download this. And when you're done reading the book and I'm done reading the book, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. The Tinchy forum members are always looking for more people that help them with these novels because this novel took forever to translate, and they need more help. So if anybody wants to participate, go to tinchyforum.com and see what you can do. And they say you don't even have to speak Japanese. See you later.